we should be back up on YouTube, and I should be able to see folks' comments. I don't know why YouTube does that sometimes. Sorry about that, guys. We're back up on YouTube, and now I should be able to see everyone's comments. So apologize for that. So anyway, so what was I even going through? Oh, so let's talk about the challenge materials and what happens from here. Sorry for the folks on YouTube. It wouldn't allow me to see comments, so I wanted to make sure that I could see what you guys were saying because I couldn't see anything and I knew comments were happening. And again, to join the challenge, you go to lifehealthnow.com or to Ileka's Keto Takeover, which I thought was cool. I made another little website. Okay, so it's lifehealthnow.com. All right, so yeah, to sign up, you go to lifehealthnow.com. Hi, folks on YouTube. I'm glad to see that folks are jumping back on. I'm sorry, I had to restart it. So let's talk about what you actually get in the challenge. So the actual materials. We're going to go through that now. So when you join, right, you're going to get. I sent you an email. I'm going to send you an email with just all the information that you need from the challenge, right? But in addition to that, you'll also see, you'll also get it in this information in the Facebook group, and you'll get it as soon as you click purchase or whatever. Like as soon as you purchase it, you'll get this in an email and a paper, basically a paper that has all this information on it. But in here, you'll see, number one, that you have to register for the challenge, right? So this is actually going to be the information that I need from you in order for you to, I need you to submit this registration in order for you to get your, yep, you're back in. Sorry about that. In order for you to get your macros, right? In order for everything to kind of get started, I need you to register for the challenge. So click on that link. That link, you'll see it in the Facebook group, and you'll also see it on the, you'll see it on this paper, right? And I'll continue to post it, and I email it to you so that you make sure you get it. Like, I am a firm believer that if somebody sees something enough, they'll eventually do it, right? So I send it to you as many ways as possible. And then you'll see the 7-minute long video, which is how to use materials for the challenge. That's pretty important. I'm going to go through it here a little bit, but it's important to go watch that video. It's 7 minutes. It's not a long time, but it's important to be able to understand kind of how to use all the materials for the challenge and how to really just kind of go through all of it. And so you'll get that, right? And you'll want to watch that video. It's not a long video, and it's, you know, it's pretty informative. Let me see. Hello, my name is Lori, and I'm from Texas, and I'm new to this challenge. So I will be good clicking on your site. Let's start the journey. All right, perfect. And you'll see the website above too. Hi, Lori. So anyways, and then as you go through, you'll see challenge materials, right? Now, this is the link. This is the kicker right here, challenge materials. This is going to give you all the information that you need for the challenge, right? Which is this stuff here, right? So you're going to get a 4-week meal plan. Each week, you'll get these tips first, right? You're going to read through these tips to highlight, and it's going to highlight kind of what you should be feeling, what's going on in your body, what's happening now at this stage in ketosis, right? Then you'll see a meal plan, right? So you're going to see what foods we're going to get for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, the whole bit, right? You're going to get that. In addition to that, you'll see a grocery list, right? This is going to show you what groceries I need to buy to meet this meal plan that was on the page before, to meet this meal plan, right? So that is what you're going to get, right? In addition, you get a recipe book, right? In the recipe book, you're going to see the recipe book corresponds to the meal plan, right? So, sorry, it corresponds to the meal plan. So you'll see, let's say, for breakfast, right? We got a breakfast here. So I'm going to go to the breakfast section of the meal plan, of the recipe book, and I'm going to pull up. We're just going to say this. We talked about the shake, so we're going to pull up the shake. It's going to tell you how to make the shake, all the ingredients that you need, and then, instructions on how to make it. And then there's a video, a little link up here with a video, right? For a video on how to actually make the shake, right? So you're getting everything you need. I made this like foolproof, right? So that you have exactly what you need to get going. Now, remember, you don't have to use the meal plan, but it's honestly a good idea. It really helps with getting you into ketosis, and it helps to give you an idea of the types of foods that we can eat in keto, and then you'll take this meal plan and you'll document it in your tracker, right? And you'll document it, and you'll put it, or you'll you'll tailor the meal plan to your personalized macros that you'll be sent. So on Sunday, everybody in the challenge will get their personalized macros, and you'll tailor your meal plan to your macros, right? So let's say my macros are a bit higher than yours. I might be able to eat 3 pancakes, whereas you may only be able to eat 2 based on your macros. So you'll tailor it based on your macros, right? Um, and you don't have to use it. Let's say that you don't like the pancakes, right? Well, then you can choose to do the keto shake, right? You can choose whatever you want. Just, you can mix it up. Maybe you don't eat beef, and beef is not on here a lot, but maybe there's like one beef option on here. And maybe you don't eat beef, so you can choose to do something else besides beef. Like, we have options. You don't have to be strict exactly what's in this meal plan. So then there's the workout plan, right? So I'm really excited about the workouts, because I put these together, and we're working out together basically. And I've mentioned this before, that in the workout plans, you're going to see the modified version along with the advanced version. So when you go to the workout plan, you're going to see all this information, right? So this is just giving you instructions on just the best way to do the workout. So remember, I'm a personal trainer, so I'm able to kind of put together workouts and do this whole thing. So you'll see kind of the things that you'll need, talking about warming up, all these different things, right? And then you've got a schedule. So the schedule is saying what to do on which days. So which workout is a good idea to do on which days, right? Then you've got the actual workout. So it's going to tell you kind of what exercises at which time. And you'll also see this little link here. It's a video of the actual workout. So you'll be able to work out and, get healthy, and you'll be able to do it while having someone coach you through it. So it doesn't feel like you're doing this on your own, right? So the workout plan is right there for you. And remember, there's a modified version alongside the advanced version, and you can do it with or without the video, however you want to do it. And the way that a few of these workouts are set up is it's done where they're done in rounds. So if you can choose your workout, you modify it for yourself. So if you've got a bunch of time that day, you might be able to do 5 sets of this workout. If you don't have as much time, you might do 2, you might do 1, but do what you can do to get the body moving, right? Get the blood pumping, get those calories burning. So then every week, we also do our weekly challenges. So in the weekly challenges, we've got challenge instructions as well, right? And then each week we'll choose, I'll choose a different challenge. So this one is a planks challenge that we do sometimes. And so for this one, it's like each day you're modifying what you're going to do. Remember, I mentioned at the beginning, the challenges, the weekly workout challenges, are really just to, it's kind of to add a little push to your workout. Let's say there's a day that you aren't able to work out, you can at least get your plank in, right? It's 30 seconds first couple days, and it moves up, right? So by the end of the week, you're getting a minute in. I mentioned earlier that with these challenges, we want to make sure that we are strengthening our core and our legs, like our two of some of the most important parts of our bodies. We're using these challenges to strengthen them, right? And so we want to get these challenges done every day. And especially if we're not able to get a workout in, at least we're getting something in with these challenges. That's why it's so important. So I'm trying to push you in every way I possibly can, right? To allow you to get healthy and really push yourself. So I already mentioned you're getting, the meal plans, the workouts challenges, the workout challenges, but then also as you move forward, you'll see my ebook, right? That's the next thing on this list, right? And so you'll get the ebook, but then you'll also get the video version of the ebook. So at this link in the email that you got, and also this is in our Facebook page in the files section of our Facebook group. And as soon as you join the challenge, as soon as you click to join the challenge on the website, this will be sent to you to download too. So you have it in so many different ways. But you want to make sure that you either watch this video or read the ebook. It's so important in helping you to understand how keto works, why it works, all that good information, right? So either watch the video or ebook. Either one is fine. I actually like the ebook better, personally. But again, that's how I learn. And it's all about how folks learn. I mentioned at the beginning of the video that, you know, people learn different ways. Some people learn visually from, watching a video, watching TV, things like that, things moving around, whatever, presentations, right? Some people learn from they just have to read everything. Once they read it, they're good. So people learn in different ways. So I try to make it so that different types of learners can also digest this information. So we talk about supplements here, and just really how the challenge works. We talk about the live Q&As, each week, how on Sundays each week I will send you guys by email and post in the Facebook group the weigh-in information. So every Sunday I'll provide a link that you'll use to submit your weigh-in. What you'll do is you'll create a little video that says there's going to be a secret word. You say the secret word showing your face, and then you bring the video down to the scale so you can see what you're doing, basically what your weigh-in is, what your weight is, and then you'll just send that video to me. It takes like 10 seconds, and I provide an example of that weigh-in. So each week you're going to do that, and then you're going to click that link, and you're going to attach that weigh-in in that link, and also just type in what you weigh. So it's really helpful, right? It helps you stay accountable, and also it's visual, right? So we can see it. We can see what's happening. So we got the weekly weigh-ins, and then again we talk about how you win, all that other stuff. But also in the weekly Sunday emails, you'll also get reminders of the meal plans for that week, reminders of, hey, here's how you should be feeling, or here's how you may be feeling, that sort of thing. And you'll also get the weekly challenges you'll see in that email. All these things are also posted on Facebook group. So if you are on Facebook, you'll also see all of this in the Facebook group. And then, just more information on what to do for the challenge. So that's kind of how the challenge works and what you'll get. But there's so much more to it. Like, you guys, I can't stress enough. And I wish I could do like one of my videos where some of the challenge participants talk to, because that would be awesome, so that folks could see like what they're truly getting. Because I don't just pass this over to you guys like, here's all this information, guys, here you go, take it, you got it, good luck. No, I provide you with that information, and then I coach you along the way. We're talking about it, we're going through it, we're doing the weekly lives, but then we're also in that Facebook group. I'm extremely active. I'm not like just, you guys just go for it in Facebook group and I kind of step back. I'm providing the insight that I have as well, because to me, it's just important. This is my brand, right? So, and I'm working to grow my brand, and I need to show that folks are getting results, right? So it's important to me to make sure that you guys are accountable, that holds me accountable, and so I'm doing what I can to ensure that you guys are getting healthy, and and I'm able to show the cool before and after pictures. Plus, imagine how good it feels to see folks get results from a program that you developed. Like, that is amazing to me. That's been my dream for years. Even when I was 330 pounds, it was my dream to, do something like this. It came in different ways, right? Because I wanted to be like a personal trainer and all this other stuff, which I am now. But it's really cool to just see those things. So I have a question here on YouTube. I start and then I fall off. I see results, but then I just go back to my old eating habits. What can I do? It's funny, Victoria, because that actually happens. That happened to me for years. And it happens to a lot of people, where I call it the cute effect, right? It's like, oh, I lost some weight, now I'm cute. and so when that happens, it's like, I'm cute, so I'm killing it. And there you go. Oh, hey, my cousin's on Facebook Live. So it's just so funny how that happens, right? And what it is what what has worked for me and what's worked for a lot of people is tossing out your bigger clothes. Because when you toss out your bigger clothes, then you would actually have to buy new clothes as you gain weight. Nobody wants to buy those new clothes, right? And because we don't want to buy those new clothes, we have to drop the weight again. That's what happened to me last year when I picked up 40 pounds. I couldn't fit in my clothes anymore. It was the worst. And so what I did was, I mean, I had already thrown away all my clothes. Like I couldn't fit any of my clothes anymore. And I was not about to, I don't have the money with 4 kids to be able to buy brand new clothes for myself that are bigger. So I had to lose the weight. And so I jumped right back on it. But that's one of the motivations. The other motivation is that's one of the reasons that I say talk about your journey. Talk about what you're doing. Because when we start talking about it and seeing results and showing people our results, we kind of feel like, and maybe it's a little bit of vanity, I don't know, but we kind of feel like if we go and and go back to our old ways and gain that weight back, it's almost like we didn't, and maybe it's not vanity, it's almost like we let those other people down. The people are saying they're inspired by you, by us. We kind of feel like we let them down if we gain the weight. So that's why you can, just use whatever tactics you have. Like for me, I tend to, use small things, but then also one thing that I ask everyone and I tell everyone along the way is figure out what your why is. What is your why? Because once you know what your why is, you'll never go back to your old ways, not completely. You'll never give up. You're always going to keep pushing. You're always going to, eventually, you will be successful. And I say that because, so anyone who's ever seen my videos or ever really talked to me in life, you'll know that my why is my children, but was especially my daughter, right? Because I have, 4 kids, right? 3 boys and a little girl. And so my 3 boys, and they're all little, my oldest is 11. So, but my boys all resemble my husband. Like they're just, I mean, their metabolisms are like, insane, right? And I never had a high metabolism. So I was overweight my whole life. Like I was born overweight. I remember it was always a running joke that I was born 10 pounds. So I weighed a whole pound or two more than my sisters and, whatever, even from birth, right? That was always a running joke in my family and way more than everybody else, that way more than my cousins, whatever. And so by the time I was 8 years old, I was 135 pounds. So I was always overweight. So my concern was that that was going to happen with my kids, right? And so when I had the boys and they looked like my husband, I was like, oh, I'm good. I can stay fat. I think that's what I was thinking in my mind, right? But then when my daughter was born, I was like, oh shoot, she's me. I mean, she was exactly me. Like I felt like I somehow spit out myself, like I duplicated me or cloned myself, right? And so when that happened, I was like, I got to make changes. And so she's my why. I was like, I have to get healthy because I need her to have an example of good health. My mom was pretty healthy growing up, but she didn't, but we back then in the 80s, we weren't necessarily educated on how to eat healthy, right? It was just all this low fat and blah, blah. And they were adding a ton of sugar. Nobody really knew what they were doing, right? But my mom definitely tried. But now at least we have the education, we have the data to back it up. We know what is healthy now. So I'm able to help my kids with that. But then also in addition to that, I'm able to help my daughter, think about food differently, right? We never make them finish everything on their plate. Like they'll never hear the whole, oh, there's kids starving somewhere. Never gonna hear that, right? They're gonna hear, eat, finish your vegetables and you can go. You don't have to eat anything else on your plate as long as you finish your vegetables. So just things like that. Get to know figure out what your why is, and that will definitely, your why is what will get you started, will keep you going when you want to give up. And as long as you know what your why is, you'll keep pushing. So again, guys, go to my website so you can join the challenge. It's lifehealthnow.com, or you can go to when people lose weight and gain weight, gain it all back. Yeah, that was me forever. I lost like 3 pounds. So let me go to Cold Stone. Exactly where I am. Hello. Hey, Kim. Let me see. How fast can I drop pounds? It depends how, I mean, it depends on your motivation, depends on, it also depends on your body and how your body um, handles different things. But it to me, motivation, determination, and consistency are key, right? I've had clients who lost 30 pounds in a month, right? I show those clients on my Instagram and on my website, 30 pounds in a month, right? Or 15 pounds, 20 pounds a month. I've also had clients who've lost 7 pounds in a month. 7 pounds is still a lot to lose in a month, right? But they always can look back and say, well, I did have this miss here. I did have this miss there, right? So it's all about you and what you're dedicated to doing. Hey, Jan, my little sister just joined Facebook. She's never even on Facebook because she's a millennial, but I love seeing her anyway. She's one of my favorite people in the world. Anyway, so I post her on my Facebook all the time, on my Instagram all the time because she's amazing. Like I think she should be one of those fashion people, like those people who are like, oh, let me post my outfit on Instagram. That's who I think she should be, and I keep telling her that because she's so good at it. I am not a fashion person, so um, let me see. Where am I? Oh yeah. Hello from Alabama. I've tried keto once before and I want to do it again. Do you have any suggestions for doing keto for someone who does not eat meat? That is tough, honestly. Keto is tough for folks who don't eat meat. Um, Especially um, if you're like a vegan, right? But if you are if you aren't a vegan, if you're someone who if you still eat like eggs and dairy, it's not as hard, right? Because then you can get a lot of protein in eggs. Eggs are gold, right? Um, Avocado is gold, right? So those things are things that you're going to probably want to eat a little more of. But yeah, if it is a little tougher for folks who don't eat meat. But well, do you eat seafood? Because some people say they don't eat meat. Um, yeah, yes, your daughter looks very much like you. Yes, my daughter looks just like me. Yeah. Um, some people say they don't eat meat, but they mean they're a pescatarian. So if you're a pescatarian, you can totally do keto. I mean, I was basically a pescatarian doing keto. I'm a pescatarian who eats chicken sometimes. So I would eat poultry. So it'd be chicken and turkey, but I didn't eat any. When I lost the majority of my weight, I didn't eat beef or pork. And now I've started recently adding beef back in just because it's just looks so good to me. um, but I don't eat it often just because it doesn't agree with me that well. But you can do keto as a pescatarian is simple. Keto as a vegan and keto as a vegetarian is actually pretty easy. But keto as a vegan is tough because your macros change and the way it's done has changed. But I have had vegan clients who we've been able to lose weight. But it is a little tougher because you really have to kind of watch everything because there's a lot of carbs and a lot of foods. Um, Let me see. I'm gonna have to go back to $1 to $2 pound method. A pound method. I don't know what that means. For every pound I lose, it's $1 in a jar. For every 2 pounds or for every pound I gain, it's $2 in a jar, in another jar that gets donated to something or someone, not myself. That's a good idea. Yeah, that will motivate you for sure. Because if you gain weight, you lose the money. But if you lose weight, then you start building up for a trip. That's my assumption, right? You're going on vacation. um, Let me see. I was 356 pounds, got down to 166, gained 30 back. Wow. What did you do? I would love to hear what you did to get down to 166 because that's a 200 pound, almost 200 pound weight loss. If you lost that much weight, you should definitely know how to do it. Um, I mean, keto has helped so many people get healthy. Obviously, me, I've gotten healthy with it, but my family members have been on keto as well. I've got um, aunts and cousins and things like that. My mom and my dad, kind of, but not 100%. But I mean, because my mom's doing making the meals, so he's eating what she makes, and therefore he ended up getting healthy too, right? But it's just a healthier lifestyle, right? It's a healthier way of living, healthier way of eating. So it's going to. What's funny about keto is you get healthy first. If you're doing it right, you'll get healthy, and weight loss is a side effect, right? That's what we always say, right? It's getting healthy. That's the important part. That's why I always say, let's get healthy together, because for me, it's so important to get healthy as you're losing weight. I know so many people who've lost weight doing, different drastic things. And it's like, it's hard to keep it off when you do those drastic things. But when you do something like keto, which is just a healthier way of eating, you can get healthy and lose weight at the same time. Um, Hello, everyone. I'm Carol, and this is my third time in. Ileka is such an awesome coach, and the group is so supportive. Oh, thanks so much, Carol. And Carol won third place last challenge. I mean, she's been doing amazing. She had mentioned in her challenge that she is fitting into clothes she hasn't seen in 10 years. Like, it's incredible to have these types of wins. Just so proud of the folks. Because it's all about getting healthy, right? Like I said, you're getting healthy and weight loss is a side effect, but we are losing some serious weight, So, and that's why I do keto in a certain way. Like, there's so many different ways that folks do keto, like carnivore and things like that, which, it makes me a little nervous just because you're not getting any veggies in. But there's been studies that works well too. It definitely works well to lose the weight. Not sure what the health looks like for a carnivore, but it's new, so it's still being studied. But we eat veggies. Veggies are where we're getting our carbs. So when people think that we aren't doing any carbs, that's incorrect, because we're getting carbs because we're eating veggies, right? Veggies are just an important part of the diet in order to get the vitamins and nutrients and minerals in that you need to survive, right? To be healthy, to have healthy hair and skin and all those different things. That's just a part of it, right? So that's why we talk about eating veggies and different things. So, oh, it sounds like you had the sleeve in order to lose that weight. That's tough. The thing with weight loss surgery is that a lot of times, even when we, because I've seen, I have friends and family who've done this, and a lot of folks do gain the weight back, do gain some of the weight back, and some people gain all of it back, honestly. So, count yourself lucky to have only gained 30 pounds back and to have decided to do something about that 30-pound weight gain. That is important, and that is the way to do it, right? If you So the one thing with weight loss surgery that makes me a little nervous is that, number one, I'm nervous about surgery anyway, right? But number two, with weight loss surgery, even though they have a lot of times you have to go a couple weeks or maybe even a couple months of working on losing weight yourself, right? So you have to get on some sort of plan, right? And many doctors will have you do some sort of evaluation, right? Therapy, something like that, mental evaluation, that sort of thing, and they'll give you tutelage on how to eat healthy afterwards. And hopefully that the diet leading up to it will help you to eat healthy or help you to figure out how to eat healthy. But unless they really get down deep, it's going to be hard to change the mindset. And that's what scares me, right? Is that if the mindset doesn't change, I'm only not eating my whole plate of food because my stomach is too small to fit it, so I can't eat it all. But my mind still wants me to eat all this food, you know, and I'm still wanting the food. And so unless we're able to change the mindset, that's what scares me about having surgery, is that it's not the mindset doesn't get changed. And so therefore a lot of people end up gaining the weight back. And it happens so many times over and over again. Um, Hi, did you do the video for your actual 40th birthday and the shred? I have it. Sad part is I'm still editing it. My plan is to edit it tonight and put it out tomorrow. I'm so glad you asked about that. How much did you actually lose? 16, 14, 14 or 16 pounds? I can't remember. I think it was 16. It was 15, like about 230 basically, because I was 229.8, but I didn't want to say 230 and I got down to 214. So that's about 16 pounds. Um, and I was the same weight at the end, like the week 3. And then, well, I'll put it in the video, but the video is a good video still. Thank you for the motivation. I'm excited to start the challenge. I'm so excited to have you in the challenge, Tracy. Um, yeah, I'm excited about it, but I'm putting out that video tomorrow because the shred was so much fun. It was really helpful, and it helped me to shred for that conference. Because if you guys look at my Instagram posts here lately, I've been posting about the keto conference that I just went to last weekend. Oh my gosh, or this past weekend, it was so fun. It was educational. It was just invigorating. I feel so much better after that challenge in terms of like it affirmed things for me, right? So for me, I've been coaching. Folks have been I've been seeing great results, and I've been doing tons of research myself. But you know how when a doctor, and I don't mean Dr. Berg, I like Dr. Berg. I wasn't talking about not him specifically, but there were tons of doctors. There were like cardiologists there. There were doctors of science. There were like all these different doctors getting up there and saying the things that I've been coaching and I've been saying to the folks in my challenge for months and for actually over a year now. It was just awesome to see that. It kind of reaffirmed the things that I've been talking about and doing, right? And coaching, which was really cool. But in addition to that, I received I received just more information, just seeing the additional data out there on keto and improvements with PCOS, fertility, um, heart disease, cholesterol, like all these different things, high blood pressure. Oh my goodness! And I can't even go into all of it, but it was awesome. So, anyways, I lost the weight, and it made me and I looked slimmer in that at that conference, which was really really cool because I've got a picture of me, Dr. Berg, and Thomas DeLauer, who is he's like my favorite YouTuber. I love Thomas DeLauer. And I got to hang out with him too. So I got a picture with the two of them, and and for the first time, I didn't look like the big girl in the middle, you know. So it was just really cool to have that experience for me. So yeah, I'll be posting that video. Gosh, I just will go on a tangent, something like nobody's business. She asked me and I post a video. I went on a whole tangent about the conference. That's so ridiculous. Okay. Oh, the girls. She's talking about doing keto. So I'm not a vegan. I stopped eating meat to see if I could reduce my blood pressure medication, and I got off it all all at one. What? Got off of all at one. I think that must be a typo. Okay, I got off all of it except for one, I'm guessing. I didn't go back to eating meat because I felt so much better. I lost 50 pounds. That is awesome. And you know what? Um, yeah, you can definitely like. I like the idea of eating vegan. There's just a few vitamins that folks miss out on when they don't eat animal meat. So you just want to make sure that you're getting those vitamins in because there's different there's different side effects to missing out on those vitamins. And I believe like hair loss may be one of them. I can't remember what the other ones were, but there were some different side effects to missing out on those vital nutrients that the body needs that's missed out from not eating animal meat. So just make sure you check on that. But yeah, you can. What was it? Yeah, I mean, vegan is definitely a healthy lifestyle, healthy way of eating. Um, I've even I've even seen studies that one of the healthiest ways of eating is vegan keto. So it's like a keto or a vegan or a keto inspired vegan diet, and it's just there's tons of there's some folks who have said that it's cured them from cancer and things like that. So it's really cool. And I've been studying that a little bit myself because I've been thinking about doing a week or two of vegan keto to see if I can honestly. And I document it on my YouTube channel, of course, because it's going to be crazy. I'll probably be fiending for some fish. So weight loss surgery, keto, and anything else are all tools to help us. Yep. As you say, we have to get the mindset and willpower to I cannot see. And willpower to plug the tool in and use it. Yep. Like a car, if you don't put it in gear, press the gas, you don't move. Exactly. We all have, wow, we all have to help. We all have to help the tool help us. Oh, yeah, we all have to help the tool help us. Man, sometimes, seriously, I swear, I feel like the day I turned 40, my eyes went. Like I used to be able to see anything. Like I could see the smallest dot from, 10 miles away. I swear I could. Now I can't see anything like right in front of me. I'm like, what does that say? Like my eyes are squinting. It's just embarrassing. I don't know what happened. And I'm scared to go to the eye doctor because I don't want to get glasses or be constantly trying to put contacts in my eyes. So I just deal with the fact that I can't see. um, Laugh out loud. The tangents are good. Thank you. Thank you, because they are ridiculous sometimes. Can I lose a significant amount of weight by eating just meat and veggies? That's all I eat. So yeah, yeah, you definitely can. I do eat some dairy sometimes, but I try not to do too much dairy because honestly, it doesn't work well with my stomach. I've been lactose intolerant pretty much my whole life, and yet, so my stomach doesn't do well on dairy, which is sad because I still eat dairy. But yeah, meat and veggies is the way to go. I would definitely also suggest any just making sure you. I mean, I would also look at what types of veggies you're getting and ensuring that the vitamins that you need, the essential vitamins that you need, are in those veggies. Also, I would say as you're thinking about uh, just keto in general, you have to, you want to look at, how much water you're drinking, or weight loss in general. You want to look at how much water you're drinking, all those different things, because it's all a part of it. So, anyways, I think that's it, because we went through the whole thing. So, if you're looking to start keto, you're looking to get healthy, check out the challenge, guys, because it is at least I'm loving it, and I think, and the folks that have been in the challenge are loving it too. And I'm going to post the link here again. It's lifehealthnow.com. You'll see everything you get in the challenge. Let's get healthy together. It's so important. Your body feels a million times better. I know my knees feel better, my feet feel better. Like, I wish I'd have taken a video of me walking about 4 years ago. um, it was like I looked like I was 70 years old. Actually, probably older, because I know people are 70 who don't walk like that. So older than that, it was bad. And to go from that to like you see me now doing jump squats and things like that, it's a game changer. It's been a game changer for me because it's also anti-inflammatory, and inflammation is what tends to cause some of the pain, or pain called whatever, back and forth. But you know that I don't have the inflammation anymore in my body, not the way I used to, at least. And so now I feel way better. So, I mean, just thinking about those things. And if you want to start keto and you're looking for a way to really just do it the healthy and right way, you can go to my challenge and join. I love it. I think you'll really, really love it. Do you miss the breads, pasta, and potatoes? Do you ever have brown rice or sweet potatoes? So, I was a bread fiend. Like, I was somebody who would sit there at Olive Garden and just kill the bread. Like, I'd eat so much bread that I had to take my entire meal home because I was eating all the bread. Um, Let me see. And then, so yes, I do miss bread sometimes. And so I started making like the little keto breads. And some of them have been a good replacement. Like, there's a nice almond flour bread that I've made, and pancakes, right? Pancakes are my thing. I love pancakes. And so I found, a couple of keto pancake recipes, and I'm working on, like, they both, like, the ones that I have right now have pretty good texture, but I want them to taste exactly. I want them to have the exact texture of my old pancakes. So I'm still working, but in the meantime, I'm still eating my keto pancakes. Pastas. So I do, what is it called? Skinny pasta. It's on my Amazon list, right? So if you go to like my Amazon list, and it's in the description of this video, you'll see, I think it's called skinny pastas or something like that. But it's like a pasta substitute, and it's actually not bad. So I'll do that sometimes. Oh, and there's this other one that I forgot what it's called, made from hearts of palm. Yeah. That one is almost like chicken noodle soup pasta a little bit, but I hear they have a spaghetti one. So I don't really miss pasta as much as I thought I would. Or potatoes, because I don't really care about potatoes, but sweet potatoes, brown rice, I don't miss either, because I don't care about that either. But sweet potatoes, yes. Yes, I miss those. Sweet potatoes are like one of my favorite things in the world. I could eat like a room full of sweet potato fries. Like, I love them. So what I do is, every so often when I take my keto break, right? Because, guys, I always tell people, like, I want to be keto and only keto, and, I want to be that person. But I know myself, and I know that if I don't give myself like a 1 week break every few months, then I will have, a really bad break. I could potentially have a bad break, right? So what I do is every few months, maybe every 3 months, I'll take a week off of keto. And that's when I get my sweet potato fries in. But in the meantime, I also have, I'll do, what is it? What is it? Butternut squash. Is it butternut squash? Yeah, butternut squash fries. So I've done that, and that actually tastes pretty good. And I'm hearing that jicama fries are even better. So I'm going to try those soon too. Um, Dang it, man. I was trying to take a break from Amazon. There are no breaks from Amazon. I have packages coming every day. I have to hide them from my husband. Um, but yeah, so So I think that's everything. Please join the challenge, or please share the challenge. If you know someone who wants to do keto, even if you're thinking about it yourself, like I have a lot of friends who are thinking about keto and they're nervous about it. But it's like you know me and you've seen my results. If I can do it, I'm a mom of four, with married mom of four, right? And then I lost the weight when I was working, like when I was working outside the home. Like right now, this is my job, right? YouTube and the challenges and my weight loss brand. But when I lost the 120 pounds initially, I was working full time, as a director of resource management for a small consulting firm. So it's not like, so I lost the weight doing that while working. Um, so it can definitely be done, right? Working mom of four, wife, whatever. We all have life's challenges, right? But any of us can do it. Like if I can do it, you can definitely do it. It's not like I was somebody who was like, oh, I'm so special. So, I'm so good at this. No, my knees, I couldn't even really walk. It was bad, right? I couldn't fit. I was wearing a size, the highest I would buy was a 24 clothing, but I was literally ripping through them. Like, but it's like one day you just have to decide. You have to decide that you want to do this. You have to decide that this is important to you. And the moment that you decide that, you'll be able to do it. You just never give up. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry it's split into two different videos. That's what YouTube does to me sometimes. I think it's mad at me. All right. I will talk to you guys soon. Oh, thank you. You're very adorable. Thank you. All right. I will talk to you guys soon. All right. Take care. Bye. Oh, oops.